What's the weirdest thing civilians assume about your MOS? I'm a food service specialist, and everyone thinks I just heat up MREs and serve slop to hungry soldiers. The joke started right after I got back from basic training. Family barbecue, Uncle Dave grilling burgers, making cracks about how I probably learned to cook by opening pouches and adding water. My cousin Sarah laughed. Jake probably thinks salt and pepper is gourmet seasoning now. Even my own mom joined in. Honey, maybe you can teach me how to make those fancy military meals. You know, the ones that come in bags. I tried explaining that food service specialists actually cook real food for hundreds of people daily. We plan menus, manage budgets, handle dietary restrictions, coordinate with suppliers. Nobody believed me. Sure, Jake, my brother Mike said. Next you'll tell us you're like Gordon Ramsay with combat boots. 6 months later, Sarah announced her wedding. Big celebration, 300 guests, fancy venue downtown. Her caterer canceled 2 weeks before the event. Food poisoning scandal at another wedding. No other company would take such short notice. Sarah was panicking. We've got the venue, the flowers, the music, but no food. The wedding's ruined. That's when I volunteered. I can handle it. Everyone stared at me like I'd lost my mind. Jake, this isn't army food, her fiancé said. These are sophisticated people with refined tastes. I spent the next week planning like it was a military operation. Menu design, ingredient sourcing, prep schedules, equipment rental. Applied everything I'd learned feeding entire battalions. Wedding day arrives. I showed up at 5 a.m. with 3 buddies from my unit. We transformed the venue kitchen into a professional operation. Multiple stations, synchronized timing, quality control at every step. First course went out perfectly. Herb-crusted salmon with lemon butter sauce. Guests were impressed, but assumed Sarah had found a replacement caterer. Nobody connected the army guy setting up chairs with the food appearing on their plates. Main course was beef tenderloin with roasted vegetables and garlic mashed potatoes. Cooked to perfection, seasoned properly, presented like something from a 5-star restaurant. People started asking Sarah who her caterer was. The dessert station nearly caused a riot. 3 different cakes, chocolate fountain, fruit display, coffee service. Professional-grade execution that would make Food Network proud. During the reception, Sarah's new mother-in-law cornered her. Darling, you must give me your caterer's information. This is the best wedding food I've ever had. Sarah pointed across the room at me, still wearing my dress blues. That's my cousin Jake. He's in the army. The woman's jaw dropped. The army? But this food is restaurant quality. How did he learn to cook like this? Sarah smiled. Turns out military food service is a little more complicated than heating up MREs. Word spread fast among the wedding guests. The army cook who saved the wedding became the talk of the reception. 3 guests booked me for their own events on the spot. Uncle Dave found me during cleanup. Jake, I owe you an apology. I had no idea you could actually cook. This food was incredible. I handed him a business card. Jake's Catering Services, it read. Precision dining with military efficiency. Turns out my MOS was perfect training for the catering business. Menu planning, large-scale cooking, logistics coordination, working under pressure, all skills I'd been developing every day in the army. That wedding launched my side business. 5 years later, I'm booked solid every weekend. Corporate events, weddings, private parties. All because people assume military cooks can't actually cook. Last month, Uncle Dave hired me for his company's holiday party. Spent the whole evening bragging to his coworkers about his nephew, the army chef who runs the best catering company in town. My business cards now read, Jake's Elite Catering. Military precision, gourmet results. The MOS that everyone jokes about became my ticket to civilian success.